So, hello, I am Verde, and today we're having a bit of a different video here. I was actually recording for the new trailer for the game, but I stumped over this clip. You can see here it starts at about 2 minutes into the game. I then I realized that I wasn't recording, and then I started recording, but then it's alright. It's for a trailer. It will be cut up, right? So then I was just fooling around, playing the video game, and um, something funny happened, basically. And then I wanted to post it online, but well, I didn't have any audio because the audio would be removed for the trailer, right? So no audio there, and that's why you are not hearing the cannons and stuff. But basically, I was experimenting with some different settings for the game, so was experimenting with something like an easier version or something like that, where the game just runs a bit slower than usual. You can see here it is 3 minutes, and the difficulty is at 11 still, but that also affects the number of upgrades of you get, which you get. So there is that. But anyway, there are a bunch of enemies there. You can see nothing new. I do believe the fun part of the clip starts at about 7 minutes. So perhaps I started talking a little bit earlier, but it gives me a little bit of a time so I can explain to you some stuff. Yes, I am playing the patch that will be online on April 14th. This is a bit of a spoiler. You can see there is a new upgrade that I already got there on the right, on the left. I meant. So there's that, and I am doing a little bit of a weird thing to voice over this. I kinda set up OBS in a way that it is recording over my VLC, which is playing, which is very weird because I'm just watching the video and commenting on it. I know. Oh yeah. Now another stack of that upgrade, the new upgrade, it makes your turrets. It makes their damage go up as they kill stuff, basically. So anyway, you can see there most of them are dealing 10 damage, but some of them are dealing 13 and stuff. Okay. And then everything was going fine and life was happy. Nobody was getting hurt except for the natives, of course. And you can see the game is very slow in this setting. I don't think we'll be putting this setting online, but perhaps I could learn something. Perhaps I don't know. The matches in this setting tend to last a little bit longer, and yeah, tons of stuff. Anyway, you can see I was getting hurt and getting hit, not hurt. But that's alright. Just a few lurkers here and there, a few big ones, a few small ones, a few big creatures here and there. But everything was alright. And then it was about here. No, it's still a minute to the real action, to be honest. But anyway, I was killing a bunch of lurkers. You can see that this mode money is a little bit abundant. Either because the difficulty is lower or because I do have to... Yeah, over there on the left I do have two of these desert mines that I'm conquering. This is my first damage upgrade, which is very good, I believe. I set my things to destroy this tree because I didn't like it. And I got my scan. Yeah. Cool. And then about this is I just got a... Never mind. And about here, I believe I scanned, and that thing appeared. That I even forgot its name. That mobile wasp house appeared, and as you can see, I have a little more than base damage, and that is a mobile wasp house. So, and over there is a ball of rocks. So you can see things weren't going in my favor here. You can see it was quite squandered literally as soon as those things came. And I was this moment I noticed, oh no, I'm not damaging them. That mobile wasp house over there, it is not being damaged. And then another two appeared. And life wasn't as... And then I started to realize, oh, I am not gonna kill them. And I started to run to other regions of the map to see if I could get any upgrade that perhaps would kill me. And this is a very important fact. Let me go back a little bit. Not that much. I saw a ball. You could see that in the very bottom part of the screen right there. I saw a ball hitting my stuff pretty hard. That only happens when a bait spawns. And and as soon as I saw that ball, I immediately threw a scan there to get that bait going, because I was going to need every upgrade that I could find there. And then I realized that I had 5 machine learnings, and perhaps I could maybe make this shooter have enough damage to pierce through this, and this is just to pierce through this wall of wasps, that this wasp house were creating. But you can see there that my efforts weren't quite as good as I thought they would be, and I started to look for other solutions to my problem, because I knew that wasn't gonna happen. Well, at this moment I was thinking, oh no, I just lost the run. There is no comeback from here, right? There is 3 mobile wasp houses over there which I just can't damage, and now just 4 balls of rocks have spawned because they don't like me. And my base is going to hell, I suppose. Well, it wasn't. It wasn't going to hell. But anyway, you can see there that my base was... I was starting to lose hope. You can see my movements were starting to become slower and slower as I anticipated my inevitable destiny, and then I started reacting. No, I am not going down like this. And then I started to rebuild. I got my first copy of cooldown reduction, quite useless when you only have scan. And you can see there, because I am a little bit of a moron, I clicked scan to be replaced. A little bit of a misplay there. And why is there a sandworm as the boss? Anyway, I got the second copy of cooldown reduction, another thing, it is not that useful with scan, you know. It is not that useful with scan, not that useful at all. So at this time, I saw that the entire map was coming towards me, and it was coming towards me. But I had time. I had 6 stronger gears, which means that I could build really fast. And I started to use that to my advantage, you know. If there was one thing that I could do was to build, and now I paused just to breathe, and then I continued. I finally got my lightnings, which was a tool to handle all these creatures because, well, I needed something to deal massive AoE damage. Um, well, lightnings dealt AoE damage, not that much the AoE damage, but hey, I needed something. And then I got another active skill, Time Bomb, which is coming for the new update, which basically stunned every creature in a radius. It was not enough to literally carry me, but these 2 skills were the whole reason why I could basically fight off these hordes of enemies. You can see there, I threw them whenever they came out of cooldown because... And then I got the Zap, the barrier Zap, the self-defensive weaponry, and I started putting barriers everywhere in the hope that the lightnings would kill off some of these creatures. You can see there are literally 5. There were literally 5 hexagonal connected tiles over there. So my things weren't going that well. But somehow I was able to quickly avoid every threat as I continued building in, well, some directions. You know, this is just quite absurd how many buildings I've lost there. And I just kept dodging it and dodging it every time, you know. And then I threw some more lightnings at them, and after all of this, it was stable. You know, there were no big enemies, and you can see I paused the game here, and I wanted to get some air really because that was a stressful situation I got on my hand. But and then I just kept going, and somehow the run got to the 26 minutes. I really wished I would kept recording there because I mean it went on for another 13 minutes, and those weren't as a big of a struggle. I got to grow my base and stuff, and that was a very strange situation because usually I don't come back from these games. I just die, you know. Oh, and there is the VLC logo because the video has ended. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and let me, yeah, no, not what I wanted to do. Let me just, yeah. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this attempt at a video, and if you like it, just leave a like, and perhaps I will keep doing content like this because I really liked doing the voiceover thing. I just need to get the technical part of it a little bit. Anyway, well, see you guys next time, I believe.